Hi everyone, my name is Jeremy Balkin, and it is great to be here at the Fintech Connect North America conference. I hope you're all doing well and discussing how JP Morgan is shaping the future of payments. I hope that this time next year we'll be able to do this in person, and I'm really excited to be here today. And we are living through this unprecedented time of disruption for both consumers on the one hand and of course businesses on the other. The pace of change has never been greater, and it is indeed an exciting time for those of us who look at the world with a growth mindset. And clearly the payment industry has been evolving so rapidly with the disruption to traditional payment methods been unprecedented, and that has only accelerated over the last few years to a place where we are today, which I think as we think about the future, we also have to consider where we've come from in the payments landscape to help us identify and navigate through the key trends that are shaping the future of payments for all of us, including our clients who are grappling with these really important issues as well. And like so many of you, we recognize that we can't do this alone, and we're so grateful for the incredible work of our fintech partners to help accelerate the expectations and customer needs of our clients, especially as we think through the challenges that they're trying to solve to send and receive payments, to embrace real-time payment rails, to move more money to more people faster with global real-time rails. And starting with our foundations and infrastructure, we're behaving a little less like a bank and more like a technology company with cloud-enabled solutions and interoperability with a whole range of APIs and clean data sets, and embracing real-time payments, already operating in 43 countries around the world. You know, we at JP Morgan, we process about 3,000 transactions per second, $5 billion per hour, and about $7 trillion per day go through our payment rails. About $1 in $4 goes through our payment rails every single day. In many ways, I would say that JP Morgan is to payments what AWS is to the cloud. Although I would dare say that AWS should be saying we are to the cloud what JP Morgan is to payments, given our size, scale, and history with building the payment rails for the world and our clients to navigate, to do more business, to serve more of their clients, and to contribute to this virtuous cycle of economic growth and prosperity that the world so desperately needs. And core to the economic prosperity and growth is the role of payments to facilitate efficient and positive allocation of capital throughout the system. And with the pace of change being so rapid, as you and our other clients are seeing the changing nature of entire industries based on payment flows and efficient use of capital, some estimates are that traditional financial services firms will be obsolete or out of business by 2030, and 80% is the forecast for some, and we certainly hope to be part of the 20% that are still operating and serving more clients through more efficient payment methods and helping to shape the future for how money flows around the world, which is core to our business in wholesale payments at JP Morgan. And powering this transformation is an unparalleled scale where our JP Morgan Wholesale Payments business is the leader in each category, whether it be treasury services, merchant acquiring, trade, or commercial card. We are proudly a leader in each category, and we intend to stay a leader by adapting quickly to serve the needs of our clients and their clients through exceeding expectation and customer experience. And part of how we do that is through incredible operating efficiency with a 98% straight-through processing rate, with a 99.99998% accuracy, or approximately 1 in 100 million transaction error rate, and with impeccable controls in place to make sure that our clients are safe and our industry is safe, which is so key to a safe and sound and efficient financial services sector. And core to that vision is a set of clean and open APIs to reimagine the banking experience for our clients, especially as we think about clients all over the world and their needs and their experiences are so paramount to how we think about doing business, and having a tech stack that is forward-thinking, enabled, and open is key to delivering on our promise to clients, and is exactly what they expect, and why our active engagement with the fintech community has been so powerful for our clients and our overall business transformation. And core to our thinking about the future of payments is some really exciting and high growth macro trends that are driving our industry forward. And our clients are very, very much seeing a similar perspective wherever they are in the world. And one of those core trends is the rise of platforms, super apps, ecosystems, marketplace. This convergence of a two-sided marketplace is so important. And obviously payment flows are critical to the efficiency of these marketplaces. And we see a further consolidation of these sort of platforms and what I like to call platforms of platforms, and creation of these ecosystems that are critical. As we think about JP Morgan, in some ways, we are our own ecosystem of, on the one hand, 100 million consumer clients, and on the other hand, 4 million merchants. And that together is a really powerful ecosystem in of its own right. And dare I say, it's a little bit unusual for a traditional bank to have that mindset, but that very much is a function of how forward thinking as an organization we are, and our leadership is, with a culture that embraces innovation, with a culture that embraces thinking about solving old problems with new thinking, that really is listening to what our clients need and want, and is adapting accordingly to be responsive and super responsive to their needs as we think about the road ahead and exactly how payments is playing such a critical role shaping the future for the entire economy. In addition, we're also thinking about the online as a really important distribution channel shaping the future of payments, or dare I say omni-channel. Internet GDP expansion with offline to online business models being created at a speed like never before. We see the creator economy, about $100 billion of total payment volume in 2020. The gig economy, another 160 odd billion dollars of payment volumes. These high growth sectors where individual consumers are effectively becoming small businesses because they're creators, they're leveraging their content, selling their content, monetizing their content on a smartphone device via social media, getting paid for their art. And that's creating an economy in of its own right, and highly attractive and unprecedented growth trajectory over the years ahead. And clearly payments is an efficient methods of sending and receiving payments, and smaller micropayments from one to the other, is creating this tremendous growth in this sector that we could see surpass traditional media as we know it over time, with a 65% increase in the number of YouTube creators with more than 1 million followers over the last year alone. These trends are undeniably significant, and payments has helped facilitate that growth. There's no question about it. And as we think about this really exciting and emerging space within the payments industry, is around sort of embedded payments, pay anywhere, anytime, through an experience, whether that's thinking about the car as a wallet, thinking about your home or smart devices, Internet of Things, biometric methods of payment, wearable technologies. These are embedded wallets right throughout the ecosystem for making payments, which is truly exciting as we think through brand new experiences that we've in some ways been living through and experiencing, but the payment piece has been missing, and now it's so embedded that it's almost become ubiquitous, and you can make payments without even thinking about it consciously. But that also represents a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity. Both in 2020 alone, there was over $1 trillion of total payment volumes in the embedded payment space. But with exponential growth curve over time, as we see Internet of Things, biometrics, wearables, unique point of sale opportunities become totally embedded within the ecosystem, that'll become much, much more important and potentially disrupt and disintermediate traditional methods of payment along the way, is really, really exciting, and something we're closely watching. And finally, one of those really core themes shaping the future of payments is real-time payments, or RTP, this effectively instantaneous send and receivable payment rails, which will soon become ubiquitous. And we've rolled out real-time payments in 43 countries around the world. But as we think through the gig economy, the the Uber drivers community, for example, to get paid in real time, for the gig workers with a side hustle to be able to pay their own clients or receive payments in real time is truly amazing. And it's going to open up brand new opportunities to create efficiency in the supply chain as the economy grows. And we see phenomenal opportunity there as RTP becomes the standard and the expectation for clients, whether they're consumer or enterprise, for their payments. And part of accelerating the competitive edge of our clients is we've seen $2.9 trillion worth of M&A activity in 2020, and bolting on new businesses and building new tech stacks through synergies of merger and acquisition activity is in many ways driving this, not only industry consolidation, but more importantly, the digital transformation that almost every company is rightly going through, because customer expectations have changed such that it's no longer a nice to have, it's a must have. And in 2021, we expect these trends to continue with more corporate activity, with low interest rates, corporations that have rich balance sheets and undeployed private equity ready to be spent in the marketplace. And I think this is just reinforcing our thesis around how the exciting times ahead of how industries are shifting, disruption and innovation is driving this consolidation and a better client experience, where demands are for seamless, more efficient, real-time methods of payment. And clearly, what's really interesting is how payments has really moved this economy forward in ways like never before. And that's why I think so many of you are so interested in not only this conference, but more importantly, this dialogue we should all be having together, because we all share the same clients, whether that's traditional financial services or incumbent banks, fintech competitors. Really, it's not a competition, it's a collaboration, because we all share the same clients who have the same expectations. And that's why we at JP Morgan are so open to partnership. We are the partner of choice for fintech anywhere in the world. We very much are looking to grow our team, not only across the Americas, but absolutely in Asia Pacific and across Europe and the Middle East and the UK, as we think and see these strategic international corridors as really, really important growth markets, not only for corporate and M&A opportunities for us, but also to identify great fintech talent and opportunities that we can partner with, help scale, help grow, and invest in and see wonderful founders become even more successful. And what a great client base we have, where, for example, we have 4 million merchants, where if a fintech has a disruptive point of sale solution, we can pilot that for our clients and see the benefits that it has in real time as we test and learn and ideate for a better experience for both our clients and our fintech partners and for JP Morgan. And we think the next 3 to 5 years, the horizon looks really, really exciting. And keep an eye out for the structural shifts in consumer and business behavior that are driving the new normal, as it were, or the next normal. And these fundamental shifts in behaviors, the rapid acceleration and growth of digital adoption and e-commerce in particular, are reshaping entire industries and supply chains. And some of these shifts have accelerated digital activity by 5, 6, 10 years in some cases. And it's very difficult to see a return or a reversion to the mean from digitization, because once digitization is, the genie's out of the bottle, it's very hard to put back in. And this is very much how we're thinking about it, how our clients are thinking about it, and how payments is playing a critical role shaping the future of the economy, of the lives of our clients and their clients. And I think it's a very bright future, and it's something we're really proud of. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you today, and reach out via LinkedIn. Let's have a conversation, and love to hear more what you're up to and how we can help you. Thanks very much.